Hi Taurus, and welcome to your September predictions reading. I'm actually really excited to get into this for you. We're going to be having a look at what you can expect in the month of September. It's a general predictions reading. I'm going to start by pulling 3 tarot cards that are going to tell us the 3 major themes your sign can expect to experience in the month ahead. I'll be clarifying it with a second tarot deck and oracle cards if needed, but we'll get advice for each of the themes as well. Now, I do monthly love predictions on my channel, so if you haven't seen your mid-August to mid-September predictions reading for love specifically, I recommend you go check that out and to stay informed of future readings. Join the family, y'all. Subscribe. Let's get into it, Taurus. Now that I've got your spiel out of the way, what can Taurus expect in the month of September, please, Spirit? What can Taurus expect? We have the 8 of Swords coming out first in the reverse position. What can Taurus expect in the month of... We got another 8, the 8 of Coins reverse. That's the 8 of Pentacles in this deck. What can Taurus expect in the month of September? And we have the Queen of Wands upright. Okay. At the back of the deck, I have the 6 of Coins for you. So let's talk about your bottom deck energy. This is your overall energy for the month. The 6 of Coins is about reciprocity, this equal give and take. For some of you, you're going to be very focused on your money in the month ahead and trying to rectify imbalances. For example, you may be working on paying off a loan or getting a loan. Some of you guys are just trying to get your numbers and your bank account balanced again. I do see you focusing on, in general, things that give as much as you give. So you're looking for good investments when it comes to your relationships, your free time, and just things that may take a lot of effort. There is this feeling of like, it's not about doing the bare minimum. That would be more the 4 of Pentacles. It's more about like reciprocity and recognizing what is a good investment for you. So let's talk about your first theme over here. We have the 8 of Swords coming out in the reversed position. This feels like you seeing something for what it truly is, almost like you're taking the blindfold off. I do see clarity over there with the 8 of Swords reversed, but I feel like this is more so a feeling of liberation, as though you've come out of a situation that felt hopeless or helpless in some way. Spirit, clarify the 8 of Swords. What is going on for Taurus in the month of September? We have the Hanged Man reverse, and while I was shuffling, I heard the month of May. So this could have started way back in your birthday month, if your birthday is in May, and you're finally feeling like you're getting on top of it now. The Daughter of Wands coming out for you next. We also have the 9 of Swords reversed. So interesting. One more card. We got 2. We have the 2 of Pentacles upright, and we have the Chariot and the Father of Pentacles. So at the bottom of the deck is Judgment. Yeah, it's like you've had a revelation of some sort, or this will be happening in the month of September. You'll be having a revelation of some sort, and it's going to feel very liberating with this Judgment card. It's almost going to feel like it is a resurrection. You're seeing a situation differently now. All of a sudden, it isn't a dead end. All of a sudden, it isn't hopeless. You will receive information that makes it feel like, okay, I've got options, I've got a plan, and I know what I can do. For some of you, you're not really going to feel confident in taking action yet. It's more about I can see clearly now, and you're still trying to figure out, okay, well, how do I navigate this? How do I work through this? I do see you trying to come up with some sort of routine around this, or some sort of forward plan that can help you transition forward in the month of September. But this feels more either long-term or something that you may need to do more research on. There is this feeling of clarity here, but there's also this feeling of, before I move forward, I need to know what my key steps are, as though this is a process or something that needs a bit more investigation. I think that this could involve your income, because I'm seeing a strong sense of pentacle interference in a positive way, or it could be that you just need to feel very sure and grounded, and in terms of feeling sure, maybe you need to secure your finances in order to move forward with this. I do see you approaching this in a very practical way, and and you're trying to really consider long term before you make any moves in the immediate future. So I almost see you holding back in September in terms of action and just waiting to see how you feel about moving forward. I do think with the Page of Wands, this is exciting news for you. It's something that may have stirred even excitement and passion. It could have to do with like a creative interest, or it could have to do with you feeling excited about exploring something you never had the potential to do before, or you never had the chance to do before. And I think that the goal here is to just get yourself out of a situation that you felt stuck in. So what else do they need to know about this Eight of Swords theme, Spirit? What else do they need to know? What else do they need to know? Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So this gives me positive movement forward reversed is a feeling for me of don't make a plan, like don't move forward until you have a plan. Don't make a short-term plan, like really think about the efforts and the actions you want to put into this. Really think about that. It's really giving me this strong, like practical vibe. And I think that you need to know that what you put in is what you'll get out of this situation. So if you don't put in a lot of effort, you're not going to get a lot out of this situation. You need to kind of think about putting in consistent effort over a period of time. What is the closing advice for this Eight of Swords theme? Your closing advice is the Angel of Love reverse. This makes me think that you shouldn't let your feelings stand in the way, especially with that Hanged Man reverse. You may be holding back because you could be afraid of how other people are going to react, or you could be concerned about how other people are going to think, or you're even a little afraid. Maybe you've got your fears and concerns. But the Angel of Love reversed is about doing things for the right reason, not doing it to appease other people. So it is about having love and compassion for yourself. And when it's reversed, it could indicate that people may be emotionally manipulating the situation or pulling on your heartstrings, or you may compromise what you really want to do for the love of somebody close to you. So there is this strong question of loyalty and how that may be impacting your ability to move forward in this situation. Let's have a look at your Eight of Coins theme next. The Eight of Coins over here reverse, similar vibe to this positive movement forward. As a major theme, it's saying that you are struggling to make progress towards something that you have been desiring, and it could be because of a lack of effort. You may find procrastination is an issue in the month ahead, or you may find that the things that you've been working hard on don't seem to really be moving forward for some reason. But I usually would see the Eight of Coins reversed as you not being consistent towards something, and therefore the outcome being very wishy-washy, and the results being less than satisfactory. So let's have a look at what's going on here. What is this Eight of Coins about? We have the Four of Coins reversed. Wow. What is this Eight of Coins about? We have the Daughter of Cups reversed. That's so interesting. You keep having all these pages pop up. We have the World card reversed. What is this Eight of Coins about, Spirit? We have the Death card upright. So some of you guys may be leaving a job is what I'm seeing, or you could be walking away from your study or contemplating it severely in the month ahead, really thinking like, should I just give up on this? The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Yeah. And we have the Son of Wands reversed. At the back of the deck is the Father of Cups. So you've got a lot of pages and fathers. So kings and pages, basically, daughters and fathers. I feel like with this Eight of Coins reversed, there is a sense of you wanting more out of your material world. And I do see some of you walking away from a job or a study situation, or considering it heavily in the month ahead, especially if it's barely giving you the lifestyle you want. If you feel like you're really struggling to rub two pennies together just to get a coffee in the morning, I really feel like you're going to be considering making serious changes to the projects and the situations that require a lot of effort from you. You're trying to work smarter, not harder here, and you're analyzing how you've been putting a lot of effort into something and reaping very little reward. So I do see you trying to figure this out in the month ahead, and your feelings are getting in the way again. There is a sense of loyalty here, or just this feeling of not wanting to walk away too soon, wanting to kind of finish on a good note is the vibe, to be honest with you. Leaving for the right reasons, not just for the wrong reasons, and leaving on good terms. For some of you, you're trying to explore other options of income, and you're trying to figure out how you can maximize the minimum sort of extra time you have to kind of boost your finances. I do see an ending in the month ahead when it comes to this theme, with the Death card being upright. Even though you may not know what's going to happen, like you may not make a definitive decision yourself, I see one happening with the Death card, and I do think that this ending is sparking a new beginning, but it's going to feel like a very unfortunate situation with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. You're going to feel like, dang, why did this have to happen? When secretly you may have seen warning signs, or you may have even wanted this for a lot of you. With the Son of Wands reversed, I do feel like this wasn't completely unexpected. I can't lie. I feel like it's almost something that you wanted. With the Father of Cups here, it feels like someone's coming through with like a saving grace of like, hey, why don't you just try something else? Like, we're going to have to let you go. And you're like, wait, what? No, I love this job. But secretly you don't. So I do see a compassionate decision here that leads to a transformation when it comes to this theme. Is there anything else that they need to know about this theme? Okay. They want me to take out this card, which is interesting. The Nine of Swords in this deck is called the Suffering in Silence card. So I feel like you think you've been suffering in silence. You think nobody's noticed you, but I'm getting indication of people really noticing like how much this has been affecting you. And I'm also seeing that you aren't really opening up, but people are still getting a strong energy of like, this isn't making Taurus happy. I do think that Nine of Swords is you trying to process things in the dark. This may be something that hits you before bed, like you don't want to share this burden, or you don't want to talk about this. It feels like a very internal process of you analyzing this information and trying to figure out what you want to do in the situation. For some of you, you could be hearing about a restructuring at work, and it's making you think like, is this the time that I leave and try to apply for a different job? I just feel like there's going to be a lot of late sleepless nights about this, or early mornings because you can't sleep and you're trying to figure out what you want to do. So what is the advice here for Taurus with this Eight of Coins reversed? What is the advice here? And the stitch up may be, with this Father of Pentacles over here, you may be contemplating leaving a workplace to become your own boss, or you may be trying to cultivate your own business while still working another job. And it feels like the two are clashing. I see ambition on one side with this Page of Wands, and then I see responsibility on the other side, and struggling to kind of meet the expectations of paying bills and rent, as well as having this ambition or this new passion. So that could be what's going on here as well. But let's look at your advice for the Eight of Coins. We have hostilities. So communication is everything. In the month ahead, you're going to have to be very careful about what you say and how you use your communication to deliver the right message. I also sense that there is friction externally that is impacting this theme for you. So that may be why it's very difficult for you to go to work, or you're having thoughts about leaving, because there could be external issues like within your workplace, or things that are going on that are impacting your ability to feel confident and successful. And you know, this like the situation isn't even really paying the bills with the Four of Pentacles reversed. So you're kind of looking at it as, well, why am I doing this? Your advice with hostilities is actually to stand up for yourself though. Like, this card isn't just saying that there's going to be hostilities, it's saying that's your advice. Stand up for yourself. Use your communication to voice your concerns. Use your words to articulate your needs, and make sure your voice is heard in this theme. So let's move forward to your last theme now, Taurus. We have the Queen of Wands upright. The Queen of Wands is a very interesting energy of attraction. And it does really give me this vibe of you manifesting something and trying to get yourself right. I do see that despite all of this, you are having a creative flair, or you are feeling very inspired, and you're trying to kind of keep your energy high. I see you attracting something because of your expression. It feels like whatever you're doing in your free time to blow off steam is actually helpful for you, because it's putting this sort of energy out there that is attracting something positive your way. So let's clarify this Queen of Wands for you, Taurus. What is going on in September with this Queen of Wands? We have the Fool card reversed. I heard when one door closes with the World card here, another door opens. Wow, so you may be getting a taste of an opportunity that could happen in your near future, and it's kind of preparing you to clear baggage, to close out loose ends, tie up loose ends and close old cycles so that you can start something new for yourself. An Ace of Wands and more indication of something new happening here. We also have the Five of Swords, okay? And what else can you tell us about this Queen of Wands energy? We have two cards, the Seven of Wands reversed and the Seven of Pentacles upright. I heard patience is a virtue with that Seven of Pentacles upright. Is there anything else they need to know? We have the Father of Cups reversed, and at the back of the deck is the Seven of Cups reversed. So this is more clarity. The sun is up and the moon is down. You're not confused anymore. You know what you want. You're feeling very clear about that. Now, I do see something trying to confuse you. Someone may be trying to talk you out of something in the month ahead, and you're having to kind of stand your ground here. It feels like someone's trying to make you lose confidence, and I see you really sticking to what is bringing you confidence. I do see issues in terms of like feeling courageous enough to take a risk, like you're not confident enough to dive headfirst into this. But there is something that you're working on behind the scenes in September, and it has to do with your expression and just keeping your energy at the right kind of frequency is the best way that I would describe it. Whether you're doing that consciously or subconsciously, you're doing it through creative expression, through movement. Some of you, this says exercise. In other ways, you're embracing your creative spirit through your appearance, through your sexuality even. And it feels like it is boosting your confidence. This has a lot to do with prepping you for new beginnings and staying open and receptive to new beginnings. It's also giving you the confidence to kind of tie up those loose ends and cut that baggage that we were talking about before. I do think that patience is needed in order to materialize some of these things, but I see you really priming yourself and prepping yourself in September for some positive changes. I also see you needing to find ways to work through challenging, like conflicting situations with people around you. This feels like friends or people that aren't really understanding your needs well in the month of September with this Five of Swords and the Father of Cups reversed. It feels like it's very hard for you to explain yourself. And I don't know why you even need to explain yourself, but I see people like not understanding you in September and you struggling or needing to be very clear about what you need in terms of your emotional health and well-being. It almost feels like with the Father of Cups reversed, people aren't understanding that you have those needs. Like they almost, it makes me think they're making you feel guilty for needing to take an extra 5 minutes to de-stress after a difficult customer on your lunch break at work, you know, or they're just kind of making it feel emotionally manipulative. And I do see that because of any conflict or any difficult situations or conversations that you may have to have in the month of September, you will need to be doing more to give yourself healthy outlets, especially after work, especially after stressful situations, especially with whatever difficult conversation you need to have. It's like you go straight to the health club or to the gym. You go straight to your yoga studio. You go straight to your art studio. You go straight to your whatever it is that helps you feel more recalibrated, refreshed, and confident. You do it. And I do see this leading to a new opportunity in the future, which you are paving the way for in the month of September. So what else do they need to know? What else do they need to know about this Queen of Wands? we have the Eight of Swords. So this is your outlet. This is what's helping you feel less trapped. This is what's helping you feel like you aren't stuck completely, like you aren't hopeless completely. Like, even though I have to do this to pay the bills, or even though I have to do this because I signed up for it and it's my responsibility, at least I can do this as well to help myself feel less trapped. So this is a form of expression, and this also has to do with boosting your confidence enough to help you see clearly in situations. I feel like someone is almost trying to gaslight you here, or emotionally kind of manipulate you to take on an unfair situation. This communication seems very conflicting because your mind is saying this isn't right, but this person's twisting your heartstrings a little bit and going, you know what, Taurus, if you didn't want to do it, you should have just said that from the beginning. And it's like, what? This isn't what I signed up for. So just be aware of that, sweets. Like, I see you actually, these issues in hindsight are going to be very trivial, but it's the main things that are being highlighted in September. So I hope that the advice helps these things not feel as big as they feel at the time, you know, because in hindsight, you're going to look back at September and not really think much of it. But in the thick of it, it does feel like something that you need extra support with and a little bit more help navigating. So your advice is the Broken Heart card in reverse. So this has a lot to do with taking care of your emotional well-being and realizing how pain from one aspect of your life is transferring into another aspect of your life. Some of you feel like you may be kind of, passing something on. Like, if you have a stressful day at work, it transfers into your home life, and vice versa, or this could be someone around you even. But I see with the Broken Heart card, just needing to be careful of the emotions that may be impacting you from external situations and crossing over into other situations. The other reason why that card is reversed is I feel like your advice here is to not take on other people's pain, because I see someone with the Father of Cups reversed and the Five of Swords kind of taking their own pain out on you. And that's not right. That's not fair. Hurt people, but healing them is not our responsibility. So that Broken Heart card reversed is really just highlighting the fact of responsibility around healing and where your boundaries lie for the sake of taking care of yourself first. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Taurus, when it comes to the month of September. That's what I believe you can expect in terms of your three major themes. This reading, I feel, was just kind of pointing out what the worst could be, because I feel like you have a lot to look forward to. And I hope the advice in this reading was really helpful in helping you navigate those situations and making them feel less depressive and less kind of hopeless, because you have a lot of potential coming your way before this year finishes. So I hope this reading really helps get you through those tricky moments. Do check out your love predictions reading if you haven't yet, and I can't wait to connect with you soon. Have a successful, prosperous month ahead. Bye.